Hi everyone, I am Dr. Tejasvi Bodchella, consultant doctor in Fidicus Homeopathy. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is urinary tract infection in females. It is the most common problem faced by the present women nowadays, but often neglected. In today's video, we will focus on what is UTI and what are the types of UTI and what are the structure and function of urinary system. I'll now discuss in today's video. So I can explain this clearly on the board. Let's move on to the board. Urinary system plays a vital role in our body. It helps to maintain and regulate waste materials and also it excess water from the body through urine. Any infection in this system by organisms like bacteria can cause infection in this system. It can lead to various other conditions. Now we can discuss what is urinary tract infection. UTI means urinary tract infection. Infection of urinary system, either kidney, ureter, bladder or urethra. This is known as UTI infection. It is mostly seen in female patients. You can also see this condition in males, usually around more than 50 years of age. Usually, if this infection affects any part of the urinary system, if it affects mostly in bladder and the urethra. If this infection affects bladder, you can call it as cystitis. If this infection affects urethra, you can call it as urethritis. This infection is mainly caused by microorganisms like bacteria, especially E. coli bacteria. This bacteria normally lives in our gut. Sometimes this bacteria may enter the urinary tract and cause infection. This is all about urinary tract infection. Now coming to statistics part of UTI condition. Usually UTI can affect all age group, can affect from children to elderly, and it can also recurrence is also there in UTI condition. If there is any persistence risk factors are there, you can see their reappearance. UTI is mostly seen in women. Because why women only? Because women having short urethra. So this having short urethra, infection can easily travel from urethra to the bladder, so that women can easily get infection. Women having 50 to 60% chance of experiencing UTI infection at least once in their lifetime. Nearly 1 among 4 women can get recurrence of UTI infection 6 months of first infection. Usually UTI infection is commonly less in males because they are having long urethra. After 50 years of age, this chance of UTI infection is also seen in males. UTI is the second most common infection after respiratory tract infections. These are the infections commonly seen in present women nowadays. This is all about the statistics part of UTI infection. To understand UTI clearly, let us now discuss about structure and function of urinary tract system. Usually urinary system consists of kidney, ureter, bladder and urethra. Now coming to kidney. These are the kidneys. There are 2 P-shaped kidneys in human body, either to the spine. These kidneys helps in filtration of blood to remove toxic products and also excess water from the blood. And they can also produce urine. Ureters are the thin tube-like structures arising from each kidney. These 2 tubes are called as ureters. These tubes can carry urine from kidney to the bladder. Now coming to the bladder. This is the bladder. This is the hollow muscular organ. It can store urine. It can helps to avoid urine. During filtration, it can expand like a balloon type. During voiding time, it can contract when passing urine out. Now coming to urethra. This is the urethra. This is usually short in female patients. This urethra is the final pathway. Through this urethra, urine can be voided. This is all about the structure and function of the urinary tract system. Any infection in this pathway can lead to various health-related problems. Now that we know the structure and function of UTI, structure and function of urinary tract system. Now coming to types of UTI. Types of UTI is nothing but which part of urinary tract system is involved. Part of involvement of urinary system, we can divide it as upper urinary tract infection, lower urinary tract infection. In upper UTI, you can see pyelonephritis and urethritis. Pyelonephritis is nothing but infection of kidney. This is the more severe complication, and in this infection of this kidney condition, we can see severe backache, chills, and also systemic complaints like nausea, vomiting. All are we can see in pyelonephritis condition. Next coming to urethritis. These 2 structures are called as urethra. Usually infection of urethritis is rare condition. If infection of urethra, it can lead to urethritis. These 2 conditions seen in upper UTI infection. Now coming to lower UTI. In lower urinary tract infection, bladder and urethra are the most common structures involved. Infection of bladder we call it as cystitis, and infection of urethra we call it as urethritis. This is the bladder and this is the urethra. So infection of this bladder we call it as cystitis condition, and infection of urethritis we call it as urethritis. These are the conditions involved in UTI, and we can divide these 2 conditions based on the involvement of part of organ in urinary tract system. If infection affects kidney, we can call it as pyelonephritis. If infection affects ureters, we can call it urethritis. If infection affects bladder, we call it as cystitis, and this is the most common infection. And if infection affects urethra, you call it as urethritis. Usually in males, you can see prostatitis condition. It is usually not seen below 50 years. This condition is usually seen after 50 years of age. So males also having UTI condition. This is all about the types of UTI condition. If you are suffering from urinary tract infection, consult Fidicus Homeopathy. Now coming to what do you get from Fidicus homeopathy. The success of case depends on three main steps. One is the treating doctor, second one is the infrastructure we have, and third one is the drug device we are following. At Fidicus homeopathy, doctors have with passion, qualification, knowledge, experience, competence and compassion. The drug device we are following is of top quality. We are getting our medicines from best pharmaceutical industries and we are also best in segment. The infrastructure we are using all of latest technology, and Fidicus homeopathy is the first homeopathy using artificial intelligence as a treatment option. By using this, we can provide better results. These are the advantages of selecting Fidicus homeopathy. Now coming to the consultation part of Fidicus homeopathy. Fidicus homeopathy provides two types of consultation. One is online consultation and another one is in-person consultation. In online consultation, audio and video call options are available. By using this option, you can share your reports. If any reports are necessary, we will let you know. You can get it locally and send it back to us. After completing the case taking, we can diagnose the condition and give treatment. We can ship your medicines to your doorstep wherever you are in the world. If you are staying in India, it will take 3 to 4 business working days. If you are staying other than India, it will take 3 to 8 business working days. If you want to get consultation in Fidicus homeopathy by in person, you can visit our nearest branch and get consultation. Now coming to how to get consultation Fidicus homeopathy. This is our WhatsApp number 7997101303. By using this number, you can call or message to us and get consultation. If you have any doubts about Fidicus homeopathy, this is our website www.fidicus.com. You can visit our website and get consultation through this. Why Fidicus only? There are so many hospitals and so many homeopathic consultations available. Why Fidicus only means? Because Fidicus homeopathy stands for highest success rate. Fidicus homeopathy follows three main principles. One is the treating highest success, transparent treatment and personal care. In UTI condition, Fidicus homeopathy having highest success rate and also providing transparent treatment. Transparent treatment in the sense we are maintaining transparency between the patient and the doctor so that we can explain the disease condition and prognosis to the patient. And we are also providing personal care. Personal care in the sense we can provide unique time to each patient, unique treatment to each patient, and we can clarify their doubts about the disease condition. We can also give health advices. All these are the advantages in selecting Fidicus homeopathy. If you are suffering from UTI condition, consult Fidicus homeopathy. Now we discussed about what is urinary tract infection and what are the types of urinary tract infection and what is the structure and function of urinary system. All are now discussed in today's video. Urinary tract infection is not a simple problem. It can lead to various complications in our body if we left untreated this condition. So timely treatment and proper management of this condition can give better results. If you are suffering from UTI condition, consult Fidicus homeopathy today. Thank you.
Fidicus Homeopathy.